Really not putting any of the seasoning on the bacon though. Give our veggies a little bit of a stir. Coming along nicely. We'll take a look at our chicken. We'll get right under that chicken and flip it right over. Raise that up a little bit, and I think what we'll do is slide our veggies over a little bit, and we can start to put our bacon along the edge in the front. We may get a little flare up from the bacon, but that's okay because as quick as it flares up, we can pull it off and the flames will go down pretty quick. Polenta is a little bit tricky to grill, so don't be upset if it starts to stick. You just get under it with a spatula and pull it off as even as you can. We'll clean up of our area. I think we'll throw those mushrooms on and we'll wait a couple of minutes to do the tomatoes. Okay, while that's going, we're going to actually start to get to work on our dessert. Dessert's just going to be a combination of some fresh fruits, and I like to use what's available. Oranges you can always get, but this time of year we're starting to get anxious for those nice peaches and plums, and I've actually got a peach tree and a plum tree growing, so you'll see my peaches and my plums are starting to form, and the peaches are starting to take shape and get a little bit of color, and I can't wait to do this again toward the middle of the season when those peaches and plums are just at its best. The oranges, I'm going to cut off the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to shave the skin right off the orange. Just like this. Of course you need a nice sharp knife to do this. Having the right tools makes it that much easier. Real simple, just all the way around. You're following the line where the skin meets the flesh. You can clean up little areas like that later on. Get my dish for my fruits. Going to slice this in some nice slices. At the very end, you're going to be shocked how I finish this dish off. I'm not going to tell you now and ruin the surprise. Just put some nice slices. Then we'll work on our peaches. Let's take a look and see how our grilled items are doing. We've got some flame up, but not to worry. Okay. Going to start to remove our pieces of bacon. the flame up goes down pretty quick as soon as you get your stuff off. Let's take a look at our mushrooms. Grilling nicely. And our polenta looking wonderful. Bet you thought with all those flames that this polenta would be incinerated, but it's actually doing wonderful. And one more stir on our vegetables. I think those veggies are looking pretty good, so I'm going to pull those off. See, these grill baskets or wok toppers are great. Really a little bit of cleanup, and they're wonderful. Just put this off to the side until we're ready to finish that. Okay. Let those items start to finish. We're going to jump back to the chicken for a minute. We're going to put some Dijon mustard on the chicken. And we're putting this on the meat side. Skin side was what we just finished browning up nicely. Just want to put a nice even coating of that Dijon mustard all over the meat side of this. Next, we're going to put our breadcrumbs. And we'll drizzle a little bit of butter on this. Which will help it brown up a little bit, get kind of golden. Take a look at our polenta again. Looking wonderful. I think our mushrooms are ready. Gonna put our tomatoes on for a minute. Now, get our chicken back on the grill. And we'll let that grill up a little bit and go back to work on our dessert. Always got to make room for everything else. Now, back to work on the dessert. I've got some nice peaches here, and I'm just going to start to cut some slices. And I'm just kind of quartering around the pit on this peach.